Holst topic.
Kann deine Hoffnung Rettung sein? Ich schau in den Maschinenraum, noch brennt ein Licht, noch lebt der Traum.
To do a quick shout out to my sister, who doesn't do YouTube or follow it and thinks, you know, off topic is a waste of time. But thank you for this. She dropped this over for my kids. I bought my son a Nintendo, like a miniature Nintendo 64 or a Super Nintendo, something like that, with 21 games loaded on it. She brought over this with wireless controllers and 85 games, and it's super cool. I'm hoping my kids are going to dig it. So to Arnie Brewer, just to embarrass the shit out of you, thank you. Let me say how pleased I am to have me here. And you, yes, of course. Thanks for coming. We've decided on some conversation topics today. We want to discuss music and what it means to us, I guess, and what we grew up with, and then maybe talk about movie sequels a bit.
Indeed. And all these kids, they're gonna they're gonna be blown away by the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, and once we're drunk enough and we've finished filming, we're gonna play.
We're gonna play. Whoa!
We both have a passion for music. What we thought would be fun is just discuss what we grew up with and what albums kind of mean the most to us for whatever reason. I'm not sure we have a lot of time to discuss those reasons, but here we go.
Go.
One of the first albums, and no one take the piss, is actually an ABBA album, because what I grew up with in Germany as a little boy, the two biggest things in my eyes were ABBA and Kiss, oddly enough. So ABBA's got to get a mention.
Yep.
Look at Simon.
Yep.
Look at Simon already.
I agree. I had an ABBA t-shirt on my 6th birthday party. That exact t-shirt, Arrival.
Cool.
I agree.
One of the other albums, I guess, and it was a toss-up between the two, comes from Kiss. It was either going to be Love Gun or this, but I do have a weird, morbid taste in music, or so I'm told. This I listened to on audio tape until I completely stretched the shit out of it. In no particular order, this, I don't know if anyone can see it, is Enigma, which is a German music project.
Oh, that's what you have sex to, don't you?
Yeah, very much. And let me tell you, the first time I heard this, I don't think I've ever been hornier in my fucking life.
Yeah,
I was stoned, I was high as a kite, and I had this hard-on that I could not shake.
Yep. And music has sex.
Big fan, and I know Simon's going to detest this.
What is it?
What
is it? I can't see it.
Of White Snake.
Fuck off!
Definitely the 1987 album.
Fucking poor man's Led Zeppelin.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Shit
David
house.
Coverdale. Pretty damn
suck
fucking
my
cool.
Dick.
Another one, because it has two of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard on it, is a German band called Unheilig, which oddly enough means unholy. And the idiot calls himself Den Graf, or Der Graf, meaning the Count. The music's very different, but
is that like Ghost?
no, it's beautiful, beautiful. Breaks my heart listening to it. Again, I've been told it's morbid, but it's left a mark on my life. Is the Smashing Pumpkins, Adore.
Ah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it has some really dark tunes on it, but it's
cool.
I think it's without a doubt one of their best works.
Billy Corgan is good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Nightwish. I saw that.
Yeah. Now Nightwish, with the brand new lead singer, their first album at the time was called Dark Passion Play. This is an incredible album, and they released it with just the music and without lyrics or singing. Makes a perfect soundtrack. This one you won't see, course, it belongs to Metallica, and I think it's just a self-entitled album, Metallica, or what,
album?
Yeah, what we refer to as the Black Album.
Seen it live, it was fantastic. Yeah.
At that time in my life, I like Metallica anyway, but without a doubt, I thought this was their coolest album. Another German band, Megahertz, without a doubt my favorite band in the world. I think it was their second album, Kopfschuss, Fan-Blumentastic, with their version of Rock Me Amadeus on it, along with some other really, really super cool tunes.
Yeah.
A band by the name of King's X. The album is called Ear Candy. They've released a lot of albums. I have all of them, but without a doubt, this left a mark on my life. It's deep. It's very, very, I don't know, runs me through the emotions, like I guess many of the albums I've pointed out, plus some more which I'm not going to point out. There's a Bon Jovi album too, but we're not going to see it. I know.
Fuck off.
Mr. Alice Cooper.
Hey.
Brutal Planet.
I love that album.
Cool. Yeah.
It is a brutal planet. Yeah,
Alice Cooper has rejuvenated himself in numerous ways. I also really loved
that this album. Buy this album.
I also really
heavy,
loved
hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's good. It's good.
A lot of themes, lots of cool stuff on it.
It's great.
He's reinvented himself again and again. I also loved his album Trash for the time, but this by far is my favorite.
All right.
Last but not least, one more.
One more. Do it up.
We can't do this without Nancy Joe Mann. Barnabas, a Christian.
When was that released?
A Christian album. When was it released? It was released
Hey, Nancy.
in. I don't have the original date here. The re-release was 2000, but it was released before then. So Barnabas, Approaching Light Speed. Really cool Christian metal. Fantastic.
2 albums. I've lost a few of my discs. And a lot of my albums, I lost them. But still, I'm going to go with my grandmother's favourite, Bob Marley and the Wailers. My grandmother loved it. Legend. And no, she didn't smoke pot and all that sort of shit.
I bet she did.
She did not.
I bet she did.
Now, I was going to go Kiss Alive 2, but I can't because I haven't got the disc. But that was one of the big albums. It was a big double gatefold album. You know, one of those cool things. But I'm going to go Dynasty. Now, that was a fucking tough album.
Good choice.
Plus also
very
Kiss,
disco-y.
Yeah. Kiss had to go disco because that was the big fan. And plus I had a lot of disco background. So yeah, and also if you go to the late 80s, then you've got also breakdancing sort of shit, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't pick any of that, but there is some cool stuff. I hope you got some. The other album
Africa Bambaataa! Has anyone ever heard of Africa Bambaataa? You haven't? Doesn't matter.
One of the albums I meant to mention, but I didn't because Simon's got it. I'll point it out when he pulls it out.
This one, okay. So in the later-ish albums, now I've got Metallica, Master of Puppets. Now that was the fucking. Honestly, I could. A band that is now touring next year. Slayer!
So I've never been a big
Slayer are touring next year. But anyways, yeah, mowing through, yeah, because he can't. NWA, Straight Outta Compton.
That was a fucking cool album.
That blew me away.
And I played.
I had the record of that. I think I've still got it.
I played the arse out of my version. I don't have it anymore.
I think I've still got it. Now about to, yeah. My favourite grunge album, I want to call it grunge, Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger. Beautiful album.
Also a good album.
Back in the 90s, I was a big fucking, I don't know, I was a groupie.
You are a groupie still.
No, I didn't fuck them.
Whatever, you're telling the story.
I'm telling
we
the story.
didn't need that information.
I just used to follow
I didn't fuck them.
I didn't, especially this one. One of my favourites of the 90s, Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar. Now this is the epitome of albums. It's like the Pink Floyd. It's like, wow. And also, again, I met him. I went backstage and
You don't want to know what he did with him backstage.
Me and Mr. Manson, we stood back and watched the crazy unfold. I swear.
All right,
People
keep going through your albums, man.
Oh, no. Okay. That was the 90s.
We won't talk about the 90s anymore.
Rammstein's Mutter.
Agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic album. Love it. Rammstein and A Perfect Circle. Another good group in the 2000s that I really like. An offshoot of another band that I could have put into the 90s, Tool. Slipknot. Holy crap. Now I've seen that live, man. That is an absolute powerhouse. Fucking...
See, much like the White Snake, I'm not a Slipknot fan.
Fuck off. That's not the first one I thought of. What was that?
He's got these in chronological order. I didn't do mine in chronological order, yeah?
Dimmu Borgia. Great Scandinavian band, I think they're from, or Norwegian death metal likes from the 80s, 90s. Cannibal Corpse, Evisceration Plague. This is nasty. It's not pleasant. Priests of Sodom is one of my favourite video clips. It's not because you don't see nasty stuff, but you can actually watch them play and watch their...
So it has nothing to do with the last conversation topic about priests fondling touching.
Well, the vocals do, I don't know. But you watch them play the instruments and go, my God, these guys are good. I couldn't find the other one, so I picked another Metallica one. Good old Tally, Death Magnetic. But I would also, the new, or the latest, Slayer one, Repentless, which I couldn't find in a beer cellar.
That means
So that's it.
That means he's drunk or brewed too much beer to find the CD.
I just can't. I couldn't find fucking Live After Death. I couldn't find Kiss Alive 2.
I
can't find on my discs.
I always thought, and we don't agree, that one of your favourite Metallica albums was the Saint Anger, and I really didn't.
I like
it.
it. I like it, but it's not my favourite.
No,
movie. Came with it.
Metallica, really? I like some of your older music, but you guys are just are you kidding me? James Hetfield, really? Fuck me.
I can't wait to see Slayer next year. It's going to be good. Jackie doesn't want to go.
I think we should get some footage for Off Topic.
I will film, because everyone these days in concerts, it's not the cigarette lighter.
It's all mobile phone.
It's fucking everyone's got a mobile phone. I've got some footage of the fucking... Oh,
yeah, they're not as precious as everyone else, like Metallica about, or Blackie Lawless filming shit. See, and I guess on that note, I was lucky enough to meet one of my heroes. I guess a couple of albums, I like Doro Pash, love Doro Pash.
So do I.
But I don't think there's one particular album that did it for me. But I got to meet one of my heroes, Glenn Kaiser, again from a Christian rock band named Rez, and we hung out all day. It was good fun. Sequels, there's way too many crap sequels out there. Even to some of my most favourite movies, they're just shite. But let's pick some good ones.
Good sequels.
Yeah, where the sequel was as good as or better than the original.
We all know things like Terminator 2, Aliens.
Agreed.
Empire Strikes Back.
Agreed. Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 was fun.
So I guess Deadpool 2 kind of reminded me a little bit of Nickelback. They've discovered a certain formula, they're sticking with it, but it was still fucking cool.
No, Nickelback is shit.
Oh yeah.
Right in the arse.
What about Blade 1 and 2? Blade 2
was awesome.
Yeah.
And that was just going dark, going nasty.
Back to the Future.
2 and 3, yeah, they're good. Go to soundtracks.
In a moment.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop. I enjoyed Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. Number 3 was complete shite.
Number 2 wasn't too great either.
So talking about soundtracks, moving on to soundtracks.
Star Wars,
Definitely.
Jaws.
Indiana Jones.
Yes, same guy.
Yeah. I think we need
John
to give a
Williams,
shout out to
John
John Williams, who's
yeah.
a fantastic, a modern day fantastic, amazing fucking composer.
Oh, man, he was a jazz musician back in the 60s.
And he still did some
Johnny
jazzy
Williams,
soundtracks.
he was known as Johnny Williams. He first started off with the old Lost in Space TV show.
Yeah, there you are. Which I must admit I found probably as cheesy as the TV show, but
cheesy shit.
But yeah, so
Little
big
spaceship.
shout out to John Williams,
is
who's
the
just
man.
phenomenal. Undoubtedly, I think Beverly Hills
Predator.
Cop 1 and 2.
Harold Faltermeyer.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig that. I love the soundtrack for Deadpool 1 and 2. Probably Deadpool 2
They
more
just
so.
had they just had songs that were slotted in nicely,
Yeah.
and you just went what?
And to some degree even completely irrelevant to what was happening.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what I like. You got fucking Careless Whispers by George Michael appearing in Deadpool, and you went, yeah, that works. That's cool. That's alright.
So other soundtracks I liked were stuff like From Dusk Till Dawn. I liked a majority of that. Some of it was a little dodgy. And I think Nightwish, when you look at their last 3 albums without, the
Are
singing.
they in movies?
No, they're not movies, but
They
that
look
guy,
like movies.
Thomas, whatever his name is a phenomenal musician and composer. Like those 3 albums could be used as soundtracks.
Damien Borgia, in Sorta di la Ballet, or whatever you want to call it, is a lot of soundtrack, a lot of thematic sort of music.
We're not getting paid to endorse any of this shit.
No.
And I'm not sure if I've heard it, but it has an interesting set of breasts
I'll tell you,
on the front cover. You can't go wrong with a good set of tits, can you? Good, we're going to put some on in a moment just to see if we can't get canned on fucking YouTube.
Yeah,
Stay
see what
tuned.
happens.
Some games that have phenomenal soundtracks. So,
Which ones?
World of Warcraft, for example, almost has a Star Warsy feel to some of it. I've got the soundtrack for, I think, the 2nd expansion. Or Gabriel Knight, which has a phenomenal soundtrack. Gabriel Knight 2.
I have no idea.
Okay, other soundtracks then.
Soundtracks. Yeah, I'm still going with John Williams and the guy who did Predator.
We still don't know.
What's his name?
We don't fucking know.
Oh, fuck.
Google it, quick, Google it. So while he's Googling,
Anyway,
I'd like to say that there's much more music that Simon and I could have mentioned.
oh man, I've got tons.
But the reality is we don't see eye to eye on each other's music all the time. But music to me personally is the most beautiful thing in the world. I would rather go with the loss of my eyesight than the loss of my hearing, because the most beautiful thing to me isn't what I can cast my eyes on. It's not even that set of tits on the album cover.
Silvestri, Alan Silvestri.
Thank you.
Just write the words into Google and it will find it. God, my wife just drives me mad when she's trying to find something.
You know that's on film, don't you?
I don't care.
And you know I'm adding it. Jackie, that's shocking. I'm a bad...
I love you, but you can't fucking search for shit.
I don't know what that countdown is. What does that mean? LV.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure if the last section is actually going to go onto the video.
Whatever's.
We're going to play some of this, so yeah, what do you think?
I'm up for Shinobi. I like Shinobi.
Shinobi it is.
Sure.
And to you lovely people, leave a comment.
Watch my videos and his and all that sort of shit.
Yeah. Don't worry about anyone else's videos, just watch mine and his.
No.
His
that'll
and
do.
mine and his.
That'll do. into the end zone.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Topic.